everyone, this is going to be the reading for the sign of Virgo for the month of June 2024. This can apply if you're a Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, as well as North Node. So be sure to check out the other signs in case all of the messages don't really resonate. Also, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not all the messages may resonate. So take what resonates, leave out the rest. Also, if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can definitely drop me a message on Facebook or email. Both the links are in the description box below, and I'll get back to you soon. I'll just draw one more card for you, Virgo, and then we can get started. What else do we have for Virgo? Okay, so I'll tell you the cards that I'm getting for you. The first one is the Two of Wands. The next one is the Five of Cups. The next one is the Ace of Cups, lot of Cups energy. And then we have the Three of Cups as well. Okay, Virgo, so this is a mixed month for you in the sense I feel like a part of you is filled with regret about something or someone potentially. Like I feel like you're regretting maybe because you let them go or because they went away or whatever. But this is the energy of spilled milk, regret, time wasted, that sort of thing. And Virgo, you don't really like wasting your time. You're a North sign. You like being practical. You like knowing that your time and effort has been spent wisely. So, yeah, if you feel like you wasted time on someone or something, I can understand. That would be a major source for regret for sure. But the reason I said that June is a mixed month for you is because I'm also seeing the Three of Cups here. That is about celebration, socializing, enjoying life, that kind of thing. So there are two energies going on here for you, Virgo, in the month of June. I feel like a part of you regrets something and you're still carrying around that energy with you, whatever that was. I'll do a clarification on it in a bit, but that energy is still there. Like there are still remnants of that sense of regret or, nostalgia about the past, if you will. But then there's also the Three of Cups. So you are definitely socializing, going out, having a good time. Yeah, there is a sense of duality here. And you are a mutable sign. You do carry that duality with you, just like all the mutable signs. Now, we do have the Ace of Cups, which is good. Because I feel like the turning point for you, like maybe you were stuck with this energy of regret for a bit, and maybe you're still feeling it. But this Ace of Cups, I feel, is like a communication. Now, usually swords are about communication, but in this context, I feel like it's a communication from someone you either love very dearly, or this could be communication related to something that just boosts your morale, your spirit up. So it doesn't necessarily have to be emotion based, because just because it's a cups energy doesn't mean it's always related to emotions, but this is something that just lifts your spirits up, and that makes you get into that mode of like socializing and going out with friends or what have you. But till then, I feel like you're still kind of in that energy of regret about something. I'll do a clarification, don't worry, I will get to that in a bit. But I'm also seeing the Two of Wands. That is very exploratory energy, very hopeful energy, in fact, because wands are fire energy. There are these blossoming shoots on the wands, which speaks to like new hope, new possibilities. There's just so much potential out there. So it's very optimistic energy, and it's this world is your oyster kind of energy. So the possibilities are limitless for you, Virgo. I feel like it's really important that you internalize that and realize that, because even with the Five of Cups energy, if you look at the card, I'm just going to show you that in a bit. You obviously seen this card before, but this person, they are looking at the Three of Cups that's fallen down in front of them, but if they just turned back, they would see the Two of Cups that are still there. It's still upright. And the Two of Cups is a gorgeous card to have in a reading because it's all about balance. It's all about equilibrium. It's even about new relationships, right? It's all about love and romance as well. So Virgo, what I would really recommend or like you to do is to shift your focus or your perspective from whatever it is that you're feeling regret about and shift it to the fact that you do have so much going on in your life already. Like, so many times we can be so sort of fixated on that one emotion or that one person or that one situation that we actually forget that there's just so many elements in our life that are still really perfectly good, actually. So if you just take a look around, you would realize that you have so much going on in your life, and that would actually give rise to this Two of Wands energy, which is all about potential, all about, okay, let's look at the possibilities out there, what else is out there, what's happening, how can we make this even better. And I feel like you're pretty good at doing that, Virgo, because you, at the end of the day, you, even though you are an earth sign and you're all about like being practical and logical, especially being ruled by Mercury, you're very logical, but you are a mutable sign, so you are pretty adaptable. You're not someone who's going to stay bogged down for too long if something didn't work out your way. Sure, you may feel regret for a little bit, but you are eventually going to turn your focus and move on. Like, that's just the strength that all mutable signs have, this ability to sort of adapt and change pace with the world around them. That's amazing. So I want to do a clarification on this Ace of Cups. What is this news or what is this communication that Virgo receives that kind of lifts their spirits up? Wow, I got the Sun card, which is possibly like the best card to have in any reading, if you ask me. And the Sun is about happiness. The Sun is about your inner child as well. If you're into that, like, you could just discover something that brings you a lot of joy. Like I said, the Ace of Cups is not always emotion based. Like, it's not always about communication, although it could be. But this is more about you really discovering something that you always enjoyed doing. Maybe even as a child, maybe it's something that you really enjoyed doing, and maybe as you grew into adulthood, you kind of stopped doing that because world, and situations and adulting, but now you're kind of getting back into that and you're realizing, oh my gosh, I used to love doing this so much, and why didn't I do more of this earlier? So it just could be that energy as well, like getting in touch with your inner child, doing the things that you really love, that bring you a lot of joy and happiness, going out with friends as well, socializing, all that is amazing. I feel like all of this is going to shift your focus away from that sense of regret into something that is amazing, because the thing with perspective is when you shift your perspective into something different, it's like a domino effect. So you start noticing more and more things that bring you joy, more and more things that bring you happiness. And then you're like, okay, what else is out there? What else can I explore? That's that Two of Wands energy, that let's see what's out there. And there's just so many limitless opportunities out there. So there's a lot of optimism for you in the month of June, Virgo. It's just a phase. If you're still in that phase of regret, don't worry, it's going to pass very soon. And you're going to be in your own good old self very soon. Let's pick out one more card. What is the sense of regret that Virgo is feeling? What is this Five of Cups energy for Virgo? Why are they feeling this way? Yeah, I'm getting the Five of Pentacles as a clarification. So this energy of feeling left out, being left in the cold, feeling unappreciated, I feel like that is something that Virgos do go through quite a bit, and it's not really talked about enough in the astrology community, because Virgo is a very service oriented sign, just like Pisces, your sister sign. You love doing things for people, and your love language is acts of service, and when you do things for people and you don't get the kind of recognition, or rather the appreciation that you so deserve, it can really put you in a spot, because then you're like, why am I even doing this, or why are you even doing this, so I feel like that was the energy. Maybe this was a romantic relationship. I'm not really getting the energy of like a relationship, but it could just be any relationship in your life where you maybe gave a lot of yourself and you gave a lot to the other person, but they didn't really reciprocate, or they didn't really even appreciate you that much. And Virgo, you're not someone who's unreasonable. Like, you're an earth sign. You don't really ask too much of people. All that you ask is that the things that you do for people around you, that people actually notice it or take notice of it, and actually even just give you a compliment, or just actually take notice and appreciate it. I think very few people do that. And the people that do, Virgo really treasures those people in their life. So maybe that was the reason. I feel like you felt unappreciated. You felt really that you were kind of taken for granted in whatever the situation was. It could be a relationship, it could even be a job. It doesn't always have to be like a relationship. But you felt like you were not being appreciated enough. So, how does Virgo turn that around for them? How do they shift that energy around? What does Virgo need to do? I got the Sun card, but I still want to get some clarification just on what you can do like immediately to change your perspective or shift the focus out of all that gloom. Okay, Hermit card. Yeah, maybe it's time to just take a bit of time off. And just figure things out. Like you're good at introspection. The Hermit is your card. So, this is not about just isolation. You definitely are going to go out and socialize and, be with people. But it's also about doing a little bit of introspection and figuring out where you went wrong, where you maybe did too much for other people. Because that's something that maybe you don't realize sometimes, that you maybe do too much and maybe the other person didn't even ask for it, and then you sort of have that expectation of being appreciated. So maybe think about that a little bit. But overall, very good reading for you, Virgo. I feel like it's a lot of optimism this month. You may actually discover something, maybe like a hidden talent or like a skill that you really enjoyed doing as a child, but you didn't really give it much importance, but now you are. So overall, very good energy for you, Virgo. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Your likes help my videos stay relevant in the YouTube algorithm. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can drop me a message on Facebook or email. The links are in the description box below. And I'll see you very soon. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Bye.